China accuses US of turning Taiwan into powder keg after White House announces new military aid package.
Here's a summary of the article.
China accused the US of turning Taiwan into a powder keg and ammunition depot after the White House announced a $345 million military aid package for Taipei, and the self-ruled island said Sunday it tracked 6 Chinese Navy ships in waters off its shores. China's Taiwan Affairs Office issued a statement late Saturday opposing the military aid to Taiwan, which China claims as its own territory. Their actions are turning Taiwan into a powder keg and ammunition depot, aggravating the threat of war in the Taiwan Strait, the statement said. Unlike previous military purchases, the latest batch of aid is part of a presidential authority approved by the U.S. Congress last year to draw weapons from current U.S. military stockpiles, so Taiwan will not have to wait for military production and sales. Martin Miners told CBS News the package includes self-defense capabilities that Taiwan will be able to use to bolster deterrence now and in the future. And he added, systems included in the $345 million package address critical defensive stockpiles, multi-domain awareness, anti-armor and air defense capabilities. While Taiwan has purchased $19 billion worth of weaponry, much of it has yet to be delivered to Taiwan. China and Taiwan split amid civil war in 1949, and Taiwan has never been governed by China's ruling Communist Party.
This post received a score of 4,100, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Funny thing, powder kegs. You can leave them be and they won't explode.
How dare you place weapons to defend places we would never attack? The only other interpretation I can think of is some worry China might reach a state of political upheaval and partially collapse, split up, and they don't want the US to be positioned to interfere.
This has long been seen in parts of the political community as one of Xi's last cards he could pull. If China doesn't handle the middle income trap and the issues of education, and an aging population they are hurtling towards, well, China's Ukraine, so to speak. Which is why it was so important for the world to put up a united front against Russia. Neither Russia or China expected it. You saw what happened to the world when semiconductor availability was slowed.
Leaders have long used foreign adventures to boost their popularity and distract people from domestic issues. Roman invaded Britain because the new emperor needed a win. William McKinley won re-election in a landslide after the Spanish-American War, same with Thatcher after the Falklands. Bush Sr. had a 90% approval rating after the Gulf War, despite a recession at home. The problem, of course, is that you only get the political benefits if you win the war. The Falklands War was started by Leopoldo Galtieri, and he was removed from office after losing the war.
The entire point is to make the island too dangerous to attack, silly CCP.
To put this another way, China could only be worried about weapons deliveries to Taiwan for 2 reasons. 1. Taiwan can use these weapons to attack and invade mainland China. 2. Taiwan can use these weapons to defend themselves from attack. Does the CCP really think the rest of the world believes number 1 when they claim powder keg arguments?
If China is whining about it, it means Biden did the right thing.
Don't worry, shillelahs like Gates and MTG will whine about this and then try to spin it as being bad for America.
One of my biggest fears is that these people will destroy the US from the inside, and I'm not talking about their internal political and social shenanigans, but their apparent lack of understanding or geopolitics, or collusion with foreign enemies. I fear politicians that align with China and Russia much more than any science denier, self-serving, opportunistic American moron. We always have had those. But these people are brand new to me. Musk is included here, even if not a politician, with his constant praise for China and the Chinese regime.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.